Ah, what a beautiful morning. All right. Hope you are doing well. So I think today we're going to scrap this generator. The first thing I want to do is to remove this box. So it's got these screws around here. Now, if you have rusty screws and they don't want to come out, just cut the heads off. Now it's time to get these out. These have been soaking with PB Blaster for about a week or so. So I'll break them free with my wrench and then we'll zip them out. Hey, we got 2 packs in here, and they're held on with a couple bolts on each side. We'll need to remove this bolt. And there it is. And you can see this is a tapered shaft. So that bolt threaded into here and it just locked into place. Sometimes there'll be a retaining clip here. And now we got that really nice chunk of cast aluminum. Okay, now it's time to get these bolts out of here to remove the packs. These are incredibly difficult to remove. And it's a combination of Loctite and they dimple the metal so that the screws won't come out. They dimple them right here, you can see. Now in my experience, these are almost impossible to get out. In fact, that's how I broke this screwdriver. And there it is. I actually cut a little bit too deep and kind of destroyed the head, but it still worked. I'll show you again on that one. And that is about how you want to cut that off. If you go too deep like I did on the other one, then the head breaks off. But there it is. And you can see how that thing worked. We got 2 really nice, man, that's got to be, oh man, I don't know, 5-6 pounds maybe. Okay, wanted to show you a few things that I got recently. Got this table saw, yeah, radial arm saw. Let's see, And this big boy, that is a 1976 Lincoln welder, and I'm going to be scrapping that in a video soon. It even came with all the cables. That thing weighs right now 30 pounds, that cables. We'll see how much copper we can get out of it. But yeah, that should make for a good video. Okay, man, I got a lot of scrap since I last talked to y'all. So I just wanted to quickly show you, that was the top box that I removed first. And there's all the goodies that I've recovered so far. A little bit of copper wire, some aluminum, some wire. That's dirty brass. And then there's some clean brass. We still have this to do. If you're new to scrapping, these armatures, that will go as an electric motor. Check with your scrapyard. It might go as a different price than a complete electric motor, but nonetheless, it'll be an electric motor. But for me, there's way too much copper to leave behind. So let's get that removed. And there it is. That tool is awesome. Works so good. Now that I got that cut, I'm first going to try to take my cold chisel and just split this and see if this aluminum will just crack. If not, I'll make a cut on the other side. And that worked. Nice chunk of cast aluminum. This one's really giving me some trouble. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they just make you work for it. But that's okay, because it is copper. Hey, we got one out. I'll do one more. I'm not going to bore you with doing all of this. And there it is. All right, y'all, let's talk about some numbers here. So back here, this is all going to be prepared steel. And then this stuff will be shred. And then the rest of the motor, it actually is a cast iron block. Most are cast aluminum, but this is cast iron. So this is going to go as cast iron. If this was aluminum, check with your scrapyard. They might have something called mixed metals. I doubt they would give you aluminum breakage for it, but, you know, just ask them what it might be. They might say shred. You just have to find out what your scrapyard will buy it as. So the prepared steel, there is 33 pounds, 6 ounces for $3.35. The shred, 13 pounds, 13 ounces, and that is $1.04 in shred. And then the cast iron is 37 pounds for $3.18. Okay, and now for all this stuff. This is the stuff that came off of the motor, the aluminum, and then there's part of the carburetor. I removed what I can from there. The rest is just going to go as dirty aluminum. The float in there, which is that piece right there, is brass. So all this aluminum right here is 7 pounds, and that is $2.94. We have 10 cents in insulated wire. We have 5.15 ounces of brass for 66 cents. The dirty brass is 1.15 ounces, and that's 7 cents right there. And then the dirty aluminum is 12 ounces, and that is 11 cents in dirty aluminum. Okay, before we get to the copper, I've got mail. That's Right Recycling sent me a thank you gift, and it just showed up. So thank you, buddy. I really appreciate it. And let's just have a look at what it is. And here is this really cool kit. As you can see, we got ourselves a nice bit kit. Bit kit? Yeah, no, it's pretty cool. And I love how this thing just folds up, and there's some magnets right here, so it just closes it right there. And That's Right Recycling, he's like, hey, do these bit fit in that electric screwdriver that I did a video on? And lo and behold, they fit in that electric screwdriver. So bonus, woohoo! And then there's just a few odds and ends, and I saw this, and I was like, what in the world is this for? Then it dawned on me. It's meant to go on your wrist, and then you clip that to a piece of metal, and now your body is grounded, so you won't transfer static electricity to whatever device that you're working on. Thank you so much, That's Right Recycling, for your generous, kind gift. That was just, yeah, thank you so much. That really means a lot to me. I'm going to put his channel linked in the description. Y'all should go check him out. He's a stand-up guy. In fact, he just hit 1,000 subscribers, so congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. But he does need some watch hours, so maybe watch some of his videos, or at the very least, subscribe to his channel. I know he would greatly appreciate it. All right, let's get to that copper. So here is all the copper from the armature. We'll go ahead and weigh that up. This was on the armature. This is the commutator, and it's actually copper. We have 2.2 ounces just from the armature alone, which is absolutely amazing. This was some of the copper from that box. I'll just go ahead and add that to this pile. So now we're up, that was 2 ounces of copper. But now for the big coils. Now the paper coating that was on it, you just run around a knife around there and that paper just peels off, lickety split, no big deal. £9, 2 ounces of copper. Woohoo! Yeah, you gotta love that. And that is $31.88 in copper at today's average price in the US. I'm very happy with that, very thankful for what I got from that generator. And so with everything totaled up, that gives us a grand total of $43.33 for scrapping that generator. Not quite the $50 that I thought it was going to be, but I'm definitely not complaining. I am so very thrilled with $43 in scrap. That is awesome. Well, that is going to conclude today's video. Thank you all so much. If you're still here watching, y'all are awesome. I appreciate you so, so very much. I just pray God will just bless all of you. If you actually have any prayer requests, I would love to pray for you. You can put that into the comment section and I'll pray for you. If you aren't comfortable leaving it in the comment section, you can email me. I'll put that at the bottom of the screen right now. I'll also link my email in the description of this video, and you can always find the email in the About section on my homepage. All right, y'all. Until next time, God bless.